This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather, hello there. Jeff Cutter Devin welcoming you to another sports catastrophe on this day. Now, normally July 31st is traditionally the trade deadline, and everyone in baseball, every baseball fan knows that there could be major deals done on July 31st to spice up a team. Plenty have happened on July 31st. For example, Oakland trading Mark McGwire to the St. Louis Cardinals in 1997 on trade deadline day. Montreal trading Jeff Juden to Cleveland for Steve Klein. That was kind of confusing because, Jeff Juden was an icon for what he did on Canada Day in 1997. However, because of an incident involving him and Pedro Martinez allegedly happening, Juden was jettisoned to Cleveland, where ironically pitched in Cleveland as a member of the All-Star team. Yeah, there were a lot on July 31st. For me, being a Blue Jay fan, nothing beats seeing what the Blue Jays do or don't do on July 31st. Now, in 2015, the Blue Jays got Troy Tulowitzki and David Price, surprisingly enough. But those trades didn't happen on July 31st. So basically, yeah. But one deal the Blue Jays made on trade deadline day in 1993 was shocking. Rickey Henderson was traded from the Oakland Athletics to the Toronto Blue Jays for Steve Karsay and another minor leaguer. Now, Rickey Henderson was basically what people probably call a narcissist and all that because, he would always refer to himself in the third person and all that. One such story was that when Rickey Henderson and John Olerud were teammates for the Mets, John Olerud said that Rickey can sit anywhere he wants because he has tenure. And Rickey allegedly said, tenure? Rickey don't have tenure. Rickey had 18, 19 years, tops. Kind of a narcissist. That's what people probably think about him today. He was crazy, a little bit. Rickey Henderson, when he went from Oakland to Toronto, that wasn't the first time he was in Oakland. He was drafted by the A's and played for the A's from 79 to 84 before the Yankees decided to make a big trade and get him. He spent some good years with the Yankees with his speed and all that, but then he pined for a trip back to California because he was from California. So the Yankees traded him to Oakland in 1989. And Rickey picked up his career. Basically, that trade helped him out because Rickey then was the guy who kind of destroyed the Blue Jays in the 89 LCS with his speed and his home run power. Let's not forget about that. We all know about Canseco's moonshots in the ALCS, but Rickey Henderson could hit the ball deep and into the center field stands. Oakland seemed destined for goodness. In 92, of course, they went down to the Blue Jays in the ALCS. 93, Oakland just started to sputter. McGwire was getting hurt. Their offense and their pitching weren't really the best. And they decided that Rickey deserved to go to a contending team. So the Blue Jays managed to swipe Rickey Henderson from Oakland for a couple of prospects, as I said. But the weird thing is, was it necessary for the Blue Jays to get Rickey Henderson? Because after all, they were stacked in 93. They had 9 players go to the All-Star game. Cito Gaston was the All-Star manager, who of course got in trouble because he wouldn't pitch Mike Mussina in the All-Star game, which was kind of stupid in my opinion. I mean, honestly. Regardless, the Blue Jays were stacked in 93. I mean, yeah, they lost a lot of players. They lost Tom Hankey, Dave Stieb, Candy Maldonado, Dave Winfield. I said Hankey, right? Yeah. They nearly lost Joe Carter. So yeah, the Blue Jays were missing some key pieces from 92, headed into the 93 season, but they picked up where they left off. Dave Stewart was picked up. Paul Muller was picked up. Who else? Not too much, but then, So during the year, the Blue Jays had this acronym, WAMCO. The W is for Devon White, the A for Roberto Alomar, the M for Paul Muller, the C for Joe Carter, and the O for John Olerud. they had such a good starting lineup. And the weird thing is that where the F are you going to put um, the the powerful Rickey Henderson? Do you make him the leadoff guy or do you put him at number 2 slot? Because you know Rickey Henderson is the best leadoff hitter all time, bar none. However, the Blue Jays made room for Henderson, and he did okay for them. Despite the fact that he had an off and on World Series in '93, Rickey still did decent. He was the guy who took the walk from Mitch Williams to start the bottom of the ninth. Remember that inning when Joe Carter hit that home run? Yep, that one. So good old Rickey Henderson. And then the Blue Jays let him walk back to Oakland, and he played for Oakland for a few years before being dealt again to, I think, San Diego or something. The Mets then San Diego. But anyway, yeah, Henderson would have 4 tenures with Oakland. Like 15 years, not 10 years like he thinks he does. But anyway, Rickey Henderson's presence was big. It got the Blue Jays a good leadoff guy and basically added more to their mystique and all that. It could have fallen apart for the Blue Jays, but it didn't. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.